Hi, I'm Sam and I'm joined here by two members of Mallory Knox. So how's it going, guys?
Very good, mate, thank you, yeah, very good.
Yes, very good, thank you.
Cool. So you guys are playing Leeds Festival today and played Reading yesterday. How was Reading yesterday?
Amazing, mate. I think, truthfully, was my favourite show I've ever done. And believe that if you want, but it really was, man. It was something special for me. So today's got a lot to do to top it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I reckon Leeds can give you a good shout. So how's the tour been going? I mean, like, you've just had Ghost in the Mirror come out, and that's been like 3 weeks on the A-list for Radio 1. So I mean, that's pretty good, like, for a band like you. Like.
Mate, yeah, we never expected it to get an A-list record on BBC Radio 1 at this point. We spent so long, we thought Lighthouse might do it at one point last year, so when we come out of Ghost we thought, let's just try and get on the playlist for a couple of weeks and see how it goes. But the reaction to it's been kind of overwhelming, really. We didn't expect it at all. It's ended up having to push our next single back because it's done that well, so it's a good problem to have, if you know what I mean, yeah.
So you've got a new album coming out soon, you've recorded. Tell us a bit about that, and like, is it same as the old album, different sound?
I think it's just a natural progression. When you've been in a band for 2 years and you've toured as much as we have and played as many shows as we have together and spent that much time together, you can't help but grow as people and as a band, musically and lyrically and whatnot. So I think it just made everything a lot easier and made everything come a lot more naturally. So it still has that Mallory Knox sound that we had on Signals, but there's songs on there that we would never have dreamed about writing 2 years ago. There's like almost like a country style song on there, and there's a 7.5 minute track in the same vibe that Blink-182 did, Easy Target and all of this. So I mean, Joe and James as well, in terms of like when we actually recorded the album, we recorded it for 4 months instead of 2 weeks. So we really got to think about what we were doing in terms of harmonies and different guitar sounds and different bass sounds, different snares for drums. So kind of went to town on it all, man. It wasn't like rushed like Signals was. We really got to take our time and really be the band that we wanted to be. So hopefully that's how it's going to come across. We'll wait and find out, eh?
So last year you was at the festival as well, weren't you? Was it Main Stage last year?
Yeah, we opened it up and it was so daunting. Like, last year it was our first time ever really going on like a seriously massive stage at an event like this, and when I look back on it, I think that perhaps I was so nervous I didn't enjoy it. So this year, like, I've just enjoyed like feeling a bit more comfortable and, you know, just being able to enjoy the set and interact with the fans a bit more. Like, let's say last year when I was up on stage, I was just like, I almost wanted to turn around. I was so nervous, but yeah, I think this year we felt a lot more. We felt a lot more at home, like up on stage yesterday at Reading, and I really think it came across. Like, we've watched back videos on the iPlayer today, and it's you can tell that we felt a bit more confident up there.
Yeah, it seems to be like kind of a common thing. Like, people are kind of like a bit nervous, a bit apprehensive on the main stage. I was speaking with Tonight Alive, which you guys played with earlier this year, or was it last week?
Yeah, literally last week. I probably did. You speak to Cam? Was it the bassist you spoke to? Because I told him a story about it backstage in Dynamo last week. I mean, at Dynamo in Eindhoven. And I told him a story about it, and he said I wasn't nervous, but now I am, so thanks for ruining everything. So it's probably my fault that the Tonight Alive guys were nervous. But no, I think with main stage, it just comes with a great responsibility. It's such like a benchmark for your band when you get offered to play that stage. It's the stage that I'd say, or truthfully, 80% of bands across the world, rock bands anyway, would want to play at some point in their careers. So when you get that opportunity, you don't want to mess it up. So it gives you that extra pressure to really step up to the plate and perform as best as you can. So I think that's always in the back of your head 24 hours before you're about to do it. So that's why.
We've been asking bands like this weekend if you could like pick one of your songs to be on a film, an advert or a game, what game would it be and what song would it be?
It'd be a new song called Lonely Hours that's on our new album that no one's heard yet, but it's just got such like a movie soundtrack vibe about it. So I'd probably pick, if they ever have they brought out an Avengers game or anything like that? If they ever did, that should be the soundtrack for it. Yeah, or actually, you know, I'd like it to be on FIFA 15. Any song that we have on FIFA 15, and I'd be done.
That goes on FIFA 15. That's probably mine and Sam's main goal in life, to get a song on FIFA. Every time it comes out, I'm just jealous I'm so jealous about all the bands that are on it. So Ghosts on FIFA would be mine.
Okay, cool. And also, what would you say has been like the most embarrassing moment you guys have had on stage, like you or another band member? I know there's a story. I know there's a story about Mikey that's quite good.
What's that one?
The Lancashire, Yorkshire.
Yeah. That was a pretty bad one, yeah, when he thought that we were in Yorkshire. When we thought we were in Yorkshire, we were in Lancashire, so we started chanting Yorkshire at the crowd. Didn't like that, did they? But last year at Leeds, we were playing 1949, and the guy from Kerrang, who was taking photos, ended up pulling all the mains out, so Mikey was just singing along to the drums for the whole song, which wasn't ideal.
I had to do a guitar solo with no backing. Leeds main stage, imagine that. I said earlier I was nervous, that didn't help. So I'm up there on my own, Dave's hammering his drums. I look over to the lads, there's nothing. They're like, right, the solo's coming up any second now. Come on lads, come on, it's happening. And I had to do it. And I felt so alive. Worst I've ever felt on stage, that was.
Yeah. So the rain's just started now in true Leeds fashion, so you guys are in the tent today, so it shouldn't really affect you, but what would you say? Are you Team Reading or Team Leeds?
I'm Team Reading and Leeds.
If you had to pick one, which one's...
I wouldn't, man. Like, I really wouldn't. I think that's why this festival's so good, because there's two shows that you get to look forward to. I mean, Reading's closer to home, so it's the one that we grew up going to, but at the end of the day, we get to come to like what is a brand new festival for us as well, so you get the whole new festival vibe as well. So literally, man, I wouldn't be able to pick it. You can't. It's the same festival, you know, and that's what gives it its spark to me. So yeah, I wouldn't pick. I really wouldn't.
And if there's one band on the festival, any stage, any day, who would it be that you have to go and see?
There you are. Like, there's never going to be another answer for me and Sam. Like, Blink-182, the reason that we're in this band, and you know, we went to see them the other night in Brixton, we absolutely lost our minds. We're actually going back down to Reading on our day off tomorrow to go and see them. We demanded. We were like, we said to our tour manager, we were like, yeah, we're going back to Reading because Blink are on. You know, they're the band that mean the most to me and Sam. Like, growing up and now, they continue to inspire us. And like, as I say, they are literally the reason we're sat here on this, you know, at this festival.
Rain.
Well, we won't keep you. So, just quickly, what's next for you?
Album comes out October 27, and then we've got a headline tour in November, which is not announced yet, but there's posters all around this place, so it's good as announced. And we'll have to see what happens after that, mate. So we'll see how well it does. See if people still want us to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Mallory Knox.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.